The Container Shop is a new project focused on building a functional storage and workshop area on our property while we continue to work on our Hyper Adobe Roundhouse. Long term, the plan is to set up multiple shipping containers surrounding a clean, level surface and eventually put a roof over the whole thing to shade the workspace and catch rainwater. So far, we've prepped the area, poured a concrete pad, set the first 20-foot container, spent a week modifying it with 2 windows and a door, and today we start the first steps to building out a small guest room for Jett.
Oh, hey. So I've been home all of 3 hours and we're already at a hardware store getting supplies for another project. Good morning. I have been home less than 24 hours from Kanab, Utah, and we thought, hey, why it's a great time to go ahead and frame in a guest room on this street. Why not? Let's do this. This build is for a guest room / Jett hangout because he asked for space. He's going to be 18 next month and he needs some space. So we are creating that for him. We have one more wall. We're finishing up out there. It's just so windy. We haven't been able to talk out there, but we're getting very close. So once that last wall is put together, bring it in and start screwing stuff to the subfloor. Anyway, we're getting close. Also, the reason that Jett is not out here helping is because he got a job and he is gone in the morning, so we're doing this for him. No, he's not lazy. He just has a job.
How's it going?
Somebody's yelling a lot. Not gonna name any names.
That was just an affirmative tone of disapproval.
Wait a minute.
That's what I'm used to.
That's
The affirmative tone of disapproval. That's what I got my whole childhood.
That's 3/4 and 2 little marks. Then it's a 1.5 and 1/4 and 2 little marks.
Oh, do we need to learn how to read a tape measure?
No, I know how many lines there are. So it's fine. Well, if they could just make a tape measure with like 1/2 inches, then it would be good. It's close enough.
This one has to go out.
This has to go out. Just need it under container. Everything will be fine.
Do we want to cut these 2 together?
Sure. Feels pretty good. It's not lined up very good, Dad. Hold on. This top one needs to come out.
It's going to be close enough.
Okay. Blowing in my eyes. Eyes. We'll get it over here.
Pick it up.
Hold on. Maybe I should have been on the other side.
Now go to the other side. You go to the other side.
We have to take this. If we don't, someone's gonna yell at us on that. Well, we just won't tape it.
Lay it down.
It's fine.
We'll figure out a way.
If I yelled at you all the time.
Okay. Ashley?
I know, I see it. I just can't move anywhere. There's so much crap in here. Can you pull that?
Not the ideal.
Babe, can you pull that?
Okay.
Like a glove.
Just push in with your foot.
Better pick up those screws.
Pick up the screws.
Just leave one under the floor. See if Jett notices more than $5.
What's up, babe?
I got it.
I have to film. Can't help you, sorry.
I got it.
You got it.
It's fine. Like a glove. Hey, you know what's really cool? Getting our power from the sun. You know what's even cooler than that? Having a washing machine powered by the sun. And just when you thought it couldn't get any cooler than that, Earthbreeze comes in and saves the day. Thanks to today's sponsor, Earthbreeze. We no longer have to worry about big, bulky plastic jugs of laundry detergent. Earthbreeze ships these laundry sheets right to your front door with eco-friendly packaging. The best part is they actually work. I feel good about how clean our clothes are, and I feel even better knowing that there's one less plastic jug to throw away at the end of each month. Earthbreeze laundry sheets are made from clean ingredients, so there's no need to worry about harsh chemicals or unnecessary brighteners. We recently went to Kanab, Utah for the Double Dome workshop, and we knew we'd have to do a lot of laundry, so we took the Earthbreeze laundry sheets with us, and it made it so much easier to share with friends who forgot their laundry detergent. So we just took a sheet, gave it to them, and they were able to go do their laundry. Easy. No big jugs, no leaks. If you'd like to try Earthbreeze Eco Sheets, you can get 40% off with your auto shipment if you go to earthbreeze.com/tinyshinyhome. Now, we gotta get back to the container and let my dad yell at me some more.
Now, as much as I would like to be working on the Hyper Adobe Roundhouse, we did kind of start this project for Jett, right? Ashley's dad helped Ashley sort of frame in that area, and our friend Kyle is coming to spray foam in a couple of weeks. So we kind of need to get the next part wrapped up before Kyle comes, and that means we need to run the electrical. So what we're doing today is I'm headed to the store. I'm going to get a bunch of electrical supplies. There were so many different ways that we could have powered this little container, but I think what we're going to do, because it's going to be pretty low power, not using a lot of energy, we're going to run wire from the goat barn where we have that 3,000 watt system into the container and then power all the outlets and the light switches and all that from that. So anyway, that's where I'm headed this morning to get these materials. Hopefully we can get this wrapped up today so we can be kind of done until it's time to spray foam. Back from the store, got all the stuff. So here's the basic idea. And I'm just going to tell you now, we're not doing it the right way because we're limited inside the goat barn by our circuits. We've already used all 6 circuits. We can't add a new circuit. Ideally, you would want to run one full circuit for the window air conditioner that we're going to put in and another full circuit for everything else. We don't have that. We do have 2 exterior outlets though, so the only way we can really get this wire into here cleanly is to come out of this outlet. So what we're going to do, there's a hole on the bottom of this. We'll just unscrew the plug. We'll run conduit. We're going to dig underground, go over there, pop through the side of the container. We're going to have to watch our water line that's running from the water tank behind us to here. It comes up and then goes through the wall. And I'm going to do my best to save this plug and keep it usable. We're just going to jumper behind it. There may not be room for that. If not, I've got a plate and we'll just cover this up and use it as a junction box. That's the plan. So, guess what? We're trenching. Also, in case you were wondering, the little window air unit only uses like 6 to 7 amps. These are 20 amp plugs with 20 amp circuit breakers running 8 gauge wire into here and then 12 gauge wire inside. So I think there's going to be plenty of bandwidth for that window AC and whatever small computers, iPads, phones, LED lights that are going to get used on the other circuits.
Gotta give it away, give it away, give it away to the ones you love. It feels like sunshine the way that it warms up my cold heart.
It's been a while since we trenched. I'm a little out of shape, but this should be good for this little wire run. We're going to go in and shut the power off to this outlet. Then we can take it apart and see how much space we have behind it to see if we can pull this wire up and make the connections. Exterior plugs, number 2. You might be wondering, why are we using this system and not one of like the other bigger Jackery systems? Well, because this has 3,000 watts of solar attached to it. Jackeries can run all this other stuff in this room, but we'd have to figure out how to keep them charged all the time. So this is going to be a lot cleaner. It's connected to this system, which is pulling from a lot of solar power, which should keep it charged up. We'll figure out another way to use the bigger Jackeries with more solar in a different project.
Workshop?
Maybe the workshop. No voltage, just to be safe. Whole time. I'm gonna run it just a little higher than the boxes.
Destructive. What is he expecting if he won't let us get any close to him?
Okay, we're gonna pause on the outside and come work on the inside and try to get all the Romex, the outlets put in, because Jett had to, once again, tear his whole room apart so I could work on stuff. So I wanna make sure you can put that back tonight. Even if we don't connect the main line to the goat barn, we may have to do that tomorrow, but we're gonna focus on the inside next. Alright, it's been a long day, but we've got our junction box here, the main wires coming in, and then we're gonna jumper all this tomorrow, and this just pigtails all the way around. There's a couple of outlets here he's just gonna plug little things into, and then outside of the other side of this, we're gonna come up to light switch, which we'll wire tomorrow, and the light, which will go there. And then we also need to finish connecting over at the goat barn inside that box too, but it is late and dark and we're done for the day. We'll finish it tomorrow. It's a new day. We're out to finish hooking up the power coming from this box over into the container. Be a little tricky because we have these wires and these, and we have to junction it all together and try to fit it back in this little box. So we'll see how it goes. We were not able to save the outlet on the outside of the goat barn. Just too much stuff in that little box. So it's okay, it's fine. Just the price we pay for powering this container for now. All right, last connection. So all we need to do here, we're just using this as a junction box. So I just have to connect all the hots together, all the neutrals together, all the grounds together, and then we'll just put a plate on this. Get ready.
I know, I heard you put electricity in my room.
Get ready.
How cool is it?
There's power. Ah! Look, the fan is plugged in to the plug.
Look at that.
Oh, hi. The last step of this part of the video is to put the window air conditioner unit in so it's not a zillion degrees inside. You excited?
I'm pretty excited.
Can you take that off? It should fit in the window, right?
Did you look at the dimensions?
You bought the air conditioner.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess we'll find out. Remove the top rail, or GG, from the packing material.
Okay.
GG is whatever that is.
This guy right here.
Sure.
So here's my question. Does it go like this, or does it go like this? So the big part goes toward, this is the inside, right? Trying to figure out is, excuse me, whether we have room to install the accordion panels. Okay, I think we're okay. Hold the accordion panel in one hand and gently pull back the center. Slide the free end directly into the cabinet. Once the panel's been installed, make sure it sits securely inside the frame channel. Slide top and bottom ends. Don't worry, we're not leaving these studs exposed. Once we get the spray foam in, we're going to cover the walls, put in a pocket door. It's going to be really nice.
Gonna find somewhere to slow it down. Buy a little place way out of town. Gonna take my time, 'cause it's all mine. Trade my pride for quiet.